We're headed to the beach, and I've got a runny nose, so we'll see how this goes.
Sho'me!
You're supposed to do that one at the same time. You have to keep going with the show.
Sho'me!
Show me!
Show me!
Show me!
Show me!
Show me!
Real estate.
Long Beach, Washington. We are at Red Leaf off of Ocean Beach Highway next to Fred Meyer's. We love our Red Leaf
1634
workers so much. Melissa, shout out to you. Your company has always been one of my favorites. We are out of here.
So on our way out to Long Beach, we're stopped here at a little town called Cathlamet, and you can do tours on kayaks here. We're going to give you a nice little tour of the town. So coming through Cathlamet, we have all the houses here that provide 180-degree views of Columbia River. We have a popular local pizza place here, and also a brewery, River Mile 38. And it's an awesome little pit stop in between if you're heading down to Long Beach. Come out here and just check out the views.
Mexican restaurant. Everybody swears by it. I've actually been in there. They have really good bloody beers and burritos. Their burritos are massive. Look at this little pharmacy. Like, if you want country living, this is it. All right. Boom shakalaka. Let's roll. So we are just coming into Long Beach, which is a part of the Washington Peninsula. There is antique shops. There is really good restaurants. They're known for their clam chowder. They also have a fun arcade, like a racetrack for kids. We are going to show you a few bits and pieces of the community. In the summertime, this place is so cool. They've got a speedway, like I said, race cars. There's actually bike rentals down here. I feel like there was an arcade at one point, but that might have been from my childhood. But this is the stretch, guys. This is so fun. Even in the fall, it is so fun to stay down here or bring your family down for the day. And today we got really lucky. It's not raining. It's a nice day at the coast. Street tacos. Do they still have the merry-go-round and stuff? Okay, famous. Show the pan. Pan. The world's largest pan. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. But over here is Marsh's Free Museum. We're going to hit that up after we eat. That is also really cool. It's got a bunch of knickknacks kind of stuff in there. Castaway. I think that's where I want to eat. Castaway. Castaway. Are currently going to be eating at the Castaways here in Long Beach, and I want you to see just how cool this bar is. So you can sit anywhere.
Marsh's Free Museum. A lot of fun, interesting things in there, by the way.
in your opinion, what is the best place to eat?
My answer would be multiple. It depends on what you're interested in.
All right.
Seafood, we have right across the street Castaways. Actually, probably everything on the peninsula.
We just left there. They were great.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they are really good food. Castaways is good. Drop Anchor is really good. Drop Anchor has big portions, and they'll cook your fish any way you want it. So like if you want it fried, they'll fry it. If you want it baked, they'll bake it. There's the Pickled Fish, which is also part of the Shelbourne Inn. The Cove Restaurant won our Razor Clam Festival this year for the best chowder on the peninsula. I think it's their 3rd or 4th year in a row winning that. The Cove's actually at a golf course, which is just a little bit out of town. So there's Galetti's, which is Italian. Mycovia's, which is an ocean park, which is part of the peninsula, not really part of the Long Beach proper. It's a city in and of itself, but Mycovia's, the Depot. Those two are probably two of the high-end places we have on the peninsula. Like if you're going to go out for an anniversary or something, you'd probably pick one of those two places. Oh, and then pizza. So we have
Always have to have pizza.
They have the North Beach Tavern, really good pizza. They have a dill pickle pizza that I'd never heard of. See, that's what I did. Like, and I like dill pickles. Oh my God. Long Beach Tavern has really, really good pizza. And then Chico's just got bought by somebody and they reopened, and it's really good pizza. So those are 3 pizza places on the peninsula. The Depot restaurant actually has a food truck. And I think on Wednesday nights in the restaurant, they actually have burger night to die for burgers. And I love a really good burger.
What would you say like the best community event?
Yes,
Okay,
yes. There's
so-
so many events.
So we kind of do it by month. However, the top ones, of course, are in the summer because that's when everybody wants to come to the beach. So you have 4th of July. You have the Kite Festival, which is always the 3rd week in August. And it's a week long. It brings the most people to the peninsula. Rod Run, again, which is not in Long Beach, it is in Ocean Park. However, if you love old hot rod cars, then all you have to do is pull a chair out on the sidewalk and they do
Cruising. We always called it cruising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I grew up in a small town and we go one end of town to the other, and fortunately Pacific is copied on Sandridge Road, so they just come down Pacific and drive up Sandridge or do the opposite, and it's quite the big deal here.
Isn't that all weekend too?
Yeah, it is. And that is always the 2nd weekend in September.
Okay, yes.
Um,
Do you guys have any like Christmas parades or anything like that during the holidays?
So we are doing Holidays at the Beach, which is Thanksgiving weekend. So we'll do big festival back here in the park. And then we also have tree lighting right across the street. Ilwaco, which is also part of the peninsula, they do a crab pot Christmas tree the 1st Saturday of December, and they light it. It's pretty amazing to see it because it's made out entirely of crab pots. So, and then of course we have normal things. Like we've got a bike ride that's 8.5 miles long called Discovery Trail. There's Cape Disappointment that is also State Park, and they have 2 lighthouses. They have a place to stay if you want to. The North Head Lighthouse actually had lighthouse keepers there, so there's 2 houses and they've converted it into Airbnbs.
Really?
So they have one where you can stay in the whole house and the other one they've split into 2 apartments. And then the other lighthouse is by the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center. We have a cranberry museum because a lot of people don't know. We have tons of cranberry bogs here.
Yes,
We
did
do
pass
cranberries for Ocean Spray. So there's lots of individual farmers, and Washington State University has a place where you can go and find out all about cranberries. And then there's the Kite Museum. We have a lot of antique stores on the peninsula.
There's a lot of stuff here.
A
A lot of things I didn't even know about.
And so the biggest thing I think that I have noticed living here and that people comment all the time is how friendly it is here. Like they love it because people are so friendly. So
Nice.
So it's a nice, close-knit community to live in, and
Yep.
and people wave to you when you wave to
Yeah,
them.
well, I have a Jeep, so I'm doing this.
You're
all the
always
time.
getting waves, yeah. So you guys both escape the crazy cities to
Yeah.
come down to slower pace living.
Yeah, and the funny part is I used to think of Longview as a small town. No.
13th, they shut this bridge down and they do a 10K called the Clement Crossing. So basically they will shuttle you over the bridge, and you start on the Washington side, and then you are making your way all the way to the other side of where Astoria is. And then the other thing you're going to see when we come up here is that Carnival Cruise Line actually comes through here, which is pretty cool. They do short trips that take you to ports and up and down the Washington coast.